So we are unintentionally at another festival.
Yes, so this weekend we have come to Retro Fest, which is not a Vanlife festival for once, but we are obviously in the van. There's loads of motorhome vans here, but the festival is a bit different to what we usually would come to.
It is. So I'm actually working at this festival, and that's why it's unintentional, because when we last left you, we said that is another festival done, which I think is actually going to be our last of the year. 2 weeks later, we are back at the exact same showground as where we were for Vanlife Celebration. However, this is a hell of a lot busier.
Yeah, it's very cool. We wouldn't have come here if Luke wasn't working it, but now we're here, it's so good and so fun, and there's so much going on.
It is really cool, isn't it? So Retro Fest obviously is about everything retro, whether that's cars, whether that's music, whether that's dress sense. It's just retro in and out, through and through.
Everyone has been dancing.
Oh, big time. Yeah,
we're not getting involved, but it's fun to watch.
Dancing is a big thing here. Should we show them round?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Well, this show is massive, isn't it?
It's huge.
I don't know how many steps we've done, but it is huge.
There's so many stalls. That's what's like overwhelming, isn't it? There's so many things to look at. And
yeah, I think it's probably bigger than any of the Vanlife festivals we've been to.
Yeah.
But one thing I did clock was a longboard stall.
Yeah.
I'm not buying another longboard.
So now we're going back to that stall.
But they do have a very cool bottle opener, basically.
Yeah.
And it's all made from leftover wood from how they've made the longboards. So they don't waste any of the wood. And we're always searching for a bottle opener. Appy did give us one, didn't he, in the previous video?
Yeah.
But it'd be nice to have one that we can actually have attached to the wall. So we've got to find our way back to the store. I have no idea where it was. No. It's so vast, but once we find it, then we will get a little bottle opener. Well, it wouldn't be a festival video without doing a bit of a food taste test.
No.
So come on, what have we gone for?
We've got loaded fries again. If you can't tell, we quite like loaded fries. And this sign made us buy them.
Yeah.
Because they look quite good.
It's pretty close to that, to be fair. I'm not going to do the typical slide out of the bowl, but I think we like fries because we don't really cook them that often in the van.
Yeah,
they're a bit more difficult.
Yeah. True.
So we're going to dig into these. We've gone for cheese and bacon with jalapenos.
Yes.
Sucked. We have picked up our longboards. What do you call it? Bottle opener.
Yep. We don't know where we're going to put it yet though. So I'll have to find somewhere when we get back to them.
Yeah, we'll show you when we're back in the van. But for now, I mean, how are they? You've been eating them.
They're good. I'm making a mess.
They're crispy, aren't they?
They're good. Ah, you're dropping my fork now.
Oh yeah, they are good. So like we said at the start of this video, I am actually working, and that's why I'm sticking to water. It's a funny colour. It tastes a bit funny, but it's very refreshing. So I thought I'd have a quick pint of water whilst on a break. What are you having?
Well, I'm not working, so I've got a cider.
God, you're having alcohol?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
This is not going to be a repeat of last weekend though.
It's
having
not.
One.
It is not at all, because yes, I am working. And the reason for me being here, basically this show has just been taken over by another company. So they want as much promo for the show as possible. So that is why I've been lugging this round for the past 2 days, getting as much video as possible of all the different display vehicles, all the different entertainments. There's so much here.
Yeah.
So I don't even want to know what my step count is, but it's going to be very, very high. Something that was very exciting that we went to yesterday was the Wheel of Death.
Yeah, so that was very cool.
We thought it was going to be one of them vacuum things that spin around, didn't we?
Yeah, so Luke got told to make a video of the Wheel of Death, and we thought it was them, because there's fairground here, so we thought it was one of the fair rides where you like stick to the wall and spin around. So we went to film it, and it was not people stuck to a wall, it was motorbikes.
Going round and round on vertical walls. It was a bit mad, so we'll drop a load of footage in so you can see it. But it was very cool, wasn't it?
It's very cool.
Just one thing we were talking about whilst we're sitting here having our water. If we didn't take random opportunities, we wouldn't be here doing this right now. So I think there's a lot to be said for that, like how everything kind of affects everything else.
Yeah.
So our first step was moving into a van. And then it was getting in contact with someone like Darren because we had a mutual interest in fishing. And then suddenly all of that has kind of led to this point, which is really weird that just small steps lead to a very different path in life. And it's probably worth saying now, isn't it, that this is the sort of work that going forward we'll be doing. Because obviously, as you guys know, we've both been working full time, and that's been great to get us to this point that we will be able to quit our jobs very soon. But we're still going to need to top up funds to keep us going. And it's festivals like this and taking filming opportunities and all sorts that is going to allow us to carry on living the lifestyle that we want to live. So yeah, it's just a little thought that it's like,
just say yes to everything.
Just say yes. What's the
You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, and just embrace it. Like, I never thought I'd be filming a festival about retro cars with a Spitfire next to me. Like, it's just a bit ridiculous when you take yourself out of the moment.
And we've got to say, we've had 2 people come up to us and say that they've seen our videos, our van life videos, which is really weird as well, considering we're not at a van life festival. So it's just, again, we're somewhere where we wouldn't have come, but we've met people. Yeah,
like-minded people.
Like-minded people. And
just people that want or that enjoy different things in life than growing up, buying a house, having a family, just doing things differently. And
that's got deep.
It's got really deep. I mean, I don't know what that water's done to me. I don't know what they put in
there. Sip of it.
But yeah, it was worth just, I think, talking about that. And yeah, it's not a van life festival, but we're surrounded by
happy, fun people. I think that is all you need. You need people that aren't just miserable every day.
People that are...
And like, that's... I feel bad saying that, but I think that can bring you down a lot. I think as soon as you're at... I know we're at a festival and people are happy anyway, but it's just the type of person that like... just are... You know, there's people up in the dance floor doing dances and they don't care about anyone around them. They don't care about what everyone's thinking of them.
Just enjoying
themselves.
Just having a good time.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Not caring what anyone else thinks and just do what you want to do.
Thought I'd show you just quickly a little area. So there is a van all parked up. We've got plenty of room. I mean, someone has set up a tent literally like there, which, yeah, it's a bit close. But aside from that, we've got loads of room. So Taco's going to be out quite a bit, I think, over the course of the weekend. So the entertainment seems to be a massive thing here, which the guys that have employed me, I guess, want loads of shots of that. There's 3 main stages as well. So there's all different sorts of music, isn't there? But I think, is it all 60s themed?
I don't know if it's all 60s themes, but it's obviously all retro themed. So there's old rock and roll things as well. And I mean, we don't know much about our music, but we know it sounds cool. There's like loads of instruments being played as well.
Oh, like, yeah, it's all live, yeah.
So
yeah, it should be good eating, shouldn't it?
Well, of course it's live. I mean, like, there's loads of different instruments being played.
Yes, there is.
Okay, so let's go and check it out. Memories, as if it was a long time ago. Definitely wasn't.
2 weeks ago.
Trusty time. So I've just got back to the van. I have left Luke out working. It's like only 9:30 in the day. And I think Taco's very happy for me to be back. I think we're just gonna get cuddled up in bed and call it a night and leave Luke out because I'm tired. You tired? Tired? Yeah, should we go to bed? Good boy.
So whilst Amy was in bed, I actually got to experience a festival after dark, and to be fair, it was really cool. You definitely missed out. The fair...
I saw some videos.
Yeah, it's not the same as being there though, is it? The fair looked really good. Everything was all lit up, but there's also loads of massive like American trucks, and they were really cool as well. They were all revving and beeping their horns, which you probably heard here. Did you hear them?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
In between my naps.
In between your naps. So I got back at about 11:30, something like that. And we literally just crashed, didn't we? It's been quite a full-on weekend. There's a lot of walking because it's such a big site. But yeah, it's very, very cool.
Yes.
So, what are we doing now?
We're hungry again. It is probably the hottest day of the year today. It's boiling.
It's getting up to 29 degrees.
Yeah, and it feels hotter than that.
Yeah.
So we're going to go get some loaded fries again, I think. Which we don't want to do. We hate spending money when we're making money.
This is something we're really bad at.
Yeah.
Because, yes, we're making money from being here because I'm working. But at the same time, we're spending money because we're here.
Yeah.
Because we're weak.
Yeah. If anyone has any advice on how to walk past loads of food vans and not buy anything, please let us know, because we love food. And we've got loads of food in the van. We just don't really.
To be fair, like you say, it's the hottest day of the year. I don't want a risotto. I don't want to be cooking for 45 minutes.
Risotto, but it's way too hot for that.
So loaded fries in the shade somewhere.
Yeah.
I think it's a good option.
Yeah.
Cool, let's go. It's probably a weird take on a non-van show, but there's so many different bits and pieces. There's bikes, there's army trucks, I don't even know what half of them are. Obviously they're all, or a lot of them are very, very old. You got like things like the old Mark 1 GTIs, the Golfs, and loads of American cars, and there's just all sorts here, isn't there?
Yeah, it's very cool.
It's a really cool show, and like we were saying yesterday, like just take opportunities, because this is something we'd never even consider coming to, but it's a really cool event, and I'm glad we're here.
Yeah.
Our longboard bottle opener has got a home. So it was initially there, but we didn't like it, so we're going to have to get some more stickers to cover that up. But it's actually from a company called Frosty's Longboards, and like we said earlier, it's all just off-cuts of boards that they've actually made. Well, the boy is very much living his best life, having a bit of time in the shade, because it is unbearably hot today.
It is, yeah.
Unbearably hot, but that's near enough a wrap for us. I've got a couple more bands to film in a couple of different hangars, but it's kind of the festival done, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been a good weekend.
It's been really good, and I think the theme of this video very much is just take opportunities. You probably enjoy them, and take money when you got a chance, because you never know when it's going to run out. Which kind of brings us on to what our next video is going to be.
Yeah, so our next video is going to be all about how to make money on the road, all the jobs you can do while traveling, so you can keep your funds topped up and not necessarily have to go back to the 9-to-5 job, which is what we're hoping to avoid by doing jobs on the road. So we're going to do a whole video of what you can do, the different things while traveling, and I see that question asked every day about how you can live this life permanently.
And sustain it, isn't it?
Yeah.
So obviously you guys know that we've been working full time, so we haven't really had to worry too much. But yeah, like we've said, end of September we're quitting and we're going to have no income. So it's, I think the video we're going to be making is as important for us as it will be for everyone else asking those questions. So that'll be next week anyway. But for now, hope you've enjoyed this video. If you've subscribed, great, thanks. If you haven't, please subscribe so we can bring more videos like this to you, and he can actually have some dinner. So yeah, we will see you in the next one.